What?
All right, so Tahiry just came out and said Joe Budden threw her down a flight of stairs before in response to the Puff Daddy video.
She been said that though.
This is a hot thing on Shade Room today.
Okay.
Joe Budden responded.
So let's
get. What did Joe Budden say?
So let's get even spicier, because old girl said Dr. Dre did her the same way.
Yeah. Nigga, they made a whole movie.
Knocked her out, socked her out, and then now everybody want to come out with their stories.
That was a craziest movie though. Was it a girl named Michelle? Yeah, they had the story of Michelle. Surviving Compton, yeah.
Go back to that Shade Room.
Six, I'm gonna send you this shit. Six.
What did Joe Budden reply?
You got it right there. Oh, you got it.
Joe Budden replied?
Yeah, he replied.
Can you zoom in, Six?
What did Joe Budden reply with?
He said, you are a lying, failed gold digger that has abused, targeted, and manipulated many men. Outside of me, you lack an identity, which is why you've tried desperately to attach yourself to me for over 15 years. The last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you, and you were happy you made the sale. You were fine then. There was a night after Starlet 6 years ago when you invited me inside your new place. You were fine then too. You were on my body your entire last stint of Love and Hip Hop and tried your best to disrespect my son's mother in the process. I had to ask producers to keep you away from us like that cancer you are, yet you continue to slight my name online because it's your identity. I don't speak to you or about you because it's low vibrational. You're a low-level dickman con woman that's been lying about you already know for ages. I pray you heal and move on one day. Hopefully this is our last exchange. Prayers to all the real victims.
Woo.
Wow. Her story was, fuck out of here. The irony, this is so triggering. I remember Joey throwing me down a flight of stairs and dragging me back into the house and having to talk to him into letting me go for hours. This whole shit took me out. So hard to watch. So sorry for Cassie and every other woman who's currently going through it or has ever gone through it. It's tough.
Damn, dog.
So what's your stance on that, guys?
We were just talking about this though.
I mean, look, man. No man should be beating no bitch
under any circumstance.
That's just my take on it. I know a lot of motherfuckers be like, "Oh, if she hit you, hit her back," and that's
no, that ain't right.
I mean, but that's just how motherfuckers feel. I'm saying how motherfuckers feel. I personally have never, and I don't think I like. You know what I'm saying? That just outs. You know, and I seen the Diddy shit, and I was like, bro, that's crazy. He treated her like an op, fool.
Okay, let's just we can agree on that you're not supposed to hit a woman, right? So, but when a woman comes with these accusations, who do we believe in this situation? They both have great rebuttals or responses to whatever's going on. But in this situation, who do we believe?
I mean, honestly, it's just on he say, she say, fool. Because
it's
there's
wrong.
no proof.
It's wrong to take either side because you don't know.
Yeah, for it's always gonna be divided. So it's honestly, unless she, like, I mean, it sounds fucked up, right? But like, yeah, it's he say, she say, he could have wrote that perfectly. Where I was like, when one phone was like, I was reading it right now, I was like, oh damn, he's writing some shit. But also, she could be saying the truth.
You got to think about it too. They was around each other for years. You know what I'm saying? They was around each other for years. They was documenting everything. They was filming everything. I don't know how they ended, but in a situation like this, if he's saying that, hey, I purchased a mattress from you, you invited me to do this, you invited me to do this and that, it's like it could be some vindictive shit. You feel me? And like you said, it could be some identity shit too, because this the first time we done heard about her in a long time.
Well, yeah, too. But again, I'm asking just from a female and male. Once she comes out and she says that, she can easily tarnish his reputation. So I'm knowing those comments in there are probably tearing his ass up.
I think it's vice. I mean, it's 50-50 probably.
It's 50.
But is
this is not like new information.
It's not new information either. I know after he wrote his response, they probably tearing her ass up because that did sound really good.
That's what I'm saying. Like he wrote that good. Yeah. But also, fool, it's what, like I said, it's like he say, she say thing, and like women, like they're gonna stand up for each other, and you gotta give them that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women do go through abuse quietly, mentally. for years, fool. Like,
yeah.
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Like, hold on. Keep it a buck. You guys knew about Cassie before all this shit came out?
No.
Tons of them. I didn't know that he was beating her.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I've heard stories for years, but like I said, it's he say, she say.
So we can't be like, oh, she's lying 100%. But
when you see something, it's different.
Yeah, I think. Like,
all right, but can we agree that?
But honestly, shit like this don't even matter. Fool, look how normalized it is to be your bitch. Fool. Like, let's be honest. Like fool. Like the way like people be laughing and thinking that shit cool and cute and they love each other with the Blueface and Krishan and his other baby mama shit.
Some people just have toxic relationships,
fool, that shit ain't normal, dog. Like,
that shit not normal. But look, can we agree on if a motherfucker come out here lie on you to tarnish your character and what you've done and your accomplishments? There should be some type of repercussions behind that shit. There is. You can't. We gotta stop allowing motherfuckers to come out here. Like,
how can you prove if it's a lie though? Like if we was dating 10 years ago, maybe it did happen, maybe it didn't. How do we know? You know what I'm saying?
Unless there's like,
so it's kind of like a. How can you know if she's lying or if she's telling the truth? How do you know?
I mean, videotape.
But if there's no video,
like text messages,
just because it's not a video don't mean she didn't get hit. And you know, in a lot of situations, not saying just this one, people be like, "Oh, if there ain't no video, I don't believe it." Like, sometimes women really get their ass beat.
Okay, so 100%. Let's just say, you know what I mean? Let's just say, it wasn't 10 years ago, and it was 2 weeks ago, and she said she got hit in the elevator, and we go back to that camera footage, and she never got hit. There should be some repercussions behind that, right?
Yeah, but they got that shit. They hit you with a defamation of character, all kind of shit.
That's civil. That's not criminal.
Oh, I mean criminal.
Damn, homie. So that's only a civil case?
But I get what you're saying, but yeah, I mean that's the most you could do. But what are you gonna do? What do you want the law to be like? Okay, if you lie on a man, then the man should be able to slap you once the truth comes out.
No, it's like okay, if it's civil, so what I get is you damaged my reputation.
No. I get what you're saying.
Pay me, but I was facing jail the whole time for hitting you, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, so like
That's
if you facing jail time.
No, I think false accusations is a crime, right? So you could go to jail for that.
No, bro, you know how many times you hear stories about these football players. A girl said they raped them and then come out later and be like, "Oh, he didn't rape me,"
and then they go home about their business.
Whole life,
nothing's gonna happen to them.
And I think that's you hear that, and it's true.
And sometimes it's true.
The max they can get is 6 months.
That is
in California. That's nothing.
They could fuck up a nigga whole college.
That's a fucking week.
Yeah, man, that's a fucked up situation to be in. You know, and a lot of people have toxic relationships. They think it's cute. And you know, sometimes
that's because the media normalizes that shit.
Yeah, sometimes when they come out of those relationships, they go back and then now they feel like a victim. Like, oh shit,
but that
shit wasn't cool.
It's not cool.
But we thought it was cool. We thought it was our thing when we was together.
But like Duno said with the Blueface and the Krishan shit, and niggas is laughing and thinking it's cool, thinking it's funny, and niggas is using that shit as clickbait, you know, and just for views. Like, how do we feel about that shit? Like, we sitting here standing for this shit, just looking at it too.
We're not that we're standing for it, fool, but that's like, what the fuck are we like? What am I like? If we want me to do Krishan and tell her to leave him?
No, but you could be like, hey man, let's not buy into that. That's not it. We not doing that. I don't want anybody to be out there.
That's the power of the internet, fool. Even if I'm not paying for it on Suze or whatever the fuck, it's still gonna pop out a TikTok clip or IG thing. It's always gonna be there.
Yeah, but people laugh at it and like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's not. It's fucked up that we are projecting that and we're normalizing that in the culture. But then you'll see something like what happened with Diddy and Cassie, and people are like, oh shit, this is. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not comparing the two. I'm not comparing the two. I know there's and fucking either one is not okay.
None.
I'm not comparing them, but there is a level of.
Hold on though. Y'all gotta understand though too. You can't leave us out. And a lot of those videos, she's the antagonist. She's the one starting it.
For sure. No. That's what we're saying though. We're not saying nobody else.
In a guy's case, what do we do there when it's flipped? Not a guy kicking a girl on the ground, but a girl who's kicking a guy. He's not trying to do nothing, and she keeps punching him, kicking him.
Unfortunately, the world don't care.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. So I definitely get that. That's what I'm saying. Either way, it's fucked up.
That's fucked up, man. It's fucked up both ways, but
you can see 20 videos of a girl, you know what I'm saying, beating up her nigga, and people probably ain't gonna blink an eye to that.
Yeah. And as guys, we'll be like, that's good. He didn't hit her back.
Yep. And if he do it that one time, Oh, they crucifying that.
But also there is girls, and a lot of them don't say it out loud, but they'll be like, man, bitch, if you hitting your man, then you want to be hit like a man. Like, for I have a lot of homegirls that be like, I don't hit my man, because if that full reaction hits me, then that's what the, like a lot of my homegirls be like, I ain't never disrespected or touched my man because I don't ever want to be treated like fool. I heard stories of the homegirl bombing on their boy. Fool, the other day, one of the homies popped up with a fucking lip, and I was like, what happened to you? And he just looked over, and his girl did it. And I was like, hey, and she's like, fool, I don't even want to hear it. I just got a whole lecture from my mom, my homegirls, and I was like, hey, dog, what the fuck? But he was giving me the run, he's like, fool, I didn't hit her, but I'm like,
I didn't see
but I told this fool, like, even my sisters, fool, I've seen my sisters overreact and do crazy shit, throw bottles, PS5s across the room.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, fool, what are you doing that for? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not okay either way.
So
I seen girls take off on the homies, all that, like on some just crazy type shit.
You ever have a situation where your sister, like one of her men, like socked her?
Not that I know of, not in front of me.
I had that situation when I was young. Not my sister though, with my cousin, and it was crazy because it was he had came over to my family was having a family barbecue. We was all over there, and then she had left with him, and then probably about 30 minutes later she called us while we were all together at my mom's house.
Oh, so it was like a bad time.
And she was like, he just hit me, boo, boo, boo.
Chaos and
that's the wrong time to call. When all the family together.
Y'all was deep.
Yeah, my family kind of crazy. And
and that's crazy.
Like I've been there when.
And now he's no longer.
R.I.P.
Nah, but I mean, it's just certain situations where you're like, bro, what the fuck, like.
Yeah, but that goes back to like what I was saying the other day is like if you feel like you got to put your hands on your spouse, you don't need to be with your spouse. Nobody should be able to get that from you. Like for real, there's too many people in the world.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Fuck all that.
Man.
That's easier said than done, but
yeah,
go
take that breather, man. Get up out of there.
Yeah, that breather is hard.
Just talking about that. Like if you feel like you get the thought in your mind, like how you look at when you finna get into it with a nigga when it's a female, like just get up out of there, man.
It ain't worth it.
Cause it's like you shouldn't even be having that thought. But it's girls that will get at you like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of males can't take that. There's niggas who can take it, and there's niggas who can't take that, and they do bitch shit like that, like Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Kicking her while she on the ground is crazy.
That's bitch shit, bro. Like
or dragging her from her hair, fool. That's nuts. Fool.
So okay, so let's just say we was in that hallway, cuz.
I'm bombing on Diddy, fool.
And we seen that, you seen it like
town, come on,
fool.
Big out now.
No Diddy, cuz, but we gonna squabble, cuz.
Bro, you know what I'm saying, bro? Me and my homies, bro. Fool, I ask any of my homies. Me and my homies as kids, we used to be tagging all over downtown LA. Everything. We used to see couples fighting. Bro, me and my homies used to be cracking with skateboards, fucking bomb. And then while we're doing that, the girl screaming, "Stop! Leave him alone!" Like we just started to punch you out.
What?
Bro, yes, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, one time,
vigilantes,
one time we were on our way.
Get your hands off that woman.
The homies.
And for one time we're on our way to the 14, and it was me. I remember this too. It was me, the homie Evero, Hems. For the gang of us, and they're waiting for the 14 right there on Belgium first. And we see this couple arguing, and she's like walking back. And it's like a little uphill, and he's chasing her like about to beat the shit out of her. So while we're going down the hill, he's going up. The homie from with his board, he like skits with his board, like to stop it. He's like, bro, what are you doing? And then he's like, mind your business, fool. This my bitch. Yeah. And then we're like, and then the homie's like, what? But keep in mind, the grown man compared to us.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? So we all turned out. I was in the scooter. The homie was on the bike. We're like, what? The homie started running on him with the board, trying to crack it. We all started jumping him, and then she started shocking us in the back of the head and shit.
Like, watch out, that's my man.
Slap me around and call me Susan.
That's a cold situation.
I warned you, Susan.
That's a cold situation because it's like, that's why that goes back to what I'm saying. Like, some of them look at shit like this is our thing, like this is what we do. Yeah, I know he hits me, whatever, but I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna call the police on him, boo, 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 boo. But then when they get out of that relationship, they can like, once they get a peace of mind, they realize like that was fucked up.
Yeah.
And they like, you used to beat my ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, would y'all ever get y'all girl y'all location on y'all phone?
Location for